Hey, it's me, Mocha, and you're joining me here in my tiny little kitchen because today I am going to be trying Shiritake noodles for the first time. This is the tofu version. I really don't care too much for tofu, but this is the only one that Whole Foods had. So until I go to the Asian market here to actually buy just regular Shiritake noodles, I'm gonna try it with these. This is the fettuccine kind, so I'm gonna be making fettuccine alfredo with shrimp and using the Shiritake noodles. This is a 8-ounce package. Serving size is 4 ounces. It's 20 calories per serving. And we're gonna see how this works out. So, hoping for the best. It's a low carb option. This version has 3 carbs per serving, so we'll see how it works out. Hopefully good. I'm kind of concerned because every video that I watch talks about some smell that it has, like when you open it. So hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to do the rinse and everything, and hopefully it works out good. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we're getting started with the noodles. I'm going to open the package. I have my strainer already. I have to smell it because everyone keeps talking about the scent. And so, ew. It smells like, like they said, smells like fish, like fresh fish, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm rinsing it really good. So we have that. So it looks mostly like regular fettuccine noodles for the most part. It doesn't really smell anymore. Probably rinse it a little bit more. What we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to parboil it. So we're going to partially boil it for 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're going to basically put whatever sauce or whatever we're going to put on it from there. Okay? So let me clean up. I'm waiting on my water to finish boiling. And then we'll continue. So my water is boiling now. I used a small pot. Hopefully it's big enough. Instead of just putting salt in there, I actually used a little bit of chicken broth instead, like a pinch or 2. So we're just going to put the noodles in there. And let them get back to boiling. And then we're going to go to the next step, which will be adding in the Alfredo sauce and the shrimp and broccoli. So, that's all for now. So the noodles are finished. I boiled them for about 3 minutes. Now, I'm going to strain them again. And I suggest you straining them and then drying them. Not 100% sure how one would dry a noodle. So someone suggested just like kind of sauteing it a little bit in a pan. So that's what I'm doing. Maybe right, maybe wrong. Really doesn't matter. This is what's happening. So sprayed a little bit of olive oil spray. Let that warm up a little. Kind of like sauteing the noodles a little bit, just to dry them out some. I mean, this 8 ounces really doesn't even look like all that much. Okay, so I assume that's a no. I don't really know, but I'm going to assume so. And we'll see how this turns out. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so here's the final product. There you can see the Shiritake noodles. They do have some light Alfredo sauce on it. And then I mixed in some spices. I have 4 or 6 ounces of shrimp. I think it's 6 because it was 150 calories. 6 ounces of shrimp, and then 2 cups of broccoli. Total, all that you see before you, the broccoli is about 60 calories, the shrimp is 150, and this is all 8 ounces of the Shiritake noodles, so that's 40 calories right there. But total, the whole pan, if you ate the whole pan, which I don't see happening right now, but if you did eat the whole thing, then that's 250 calories. That's it. Yeah, because the broccoli and the noodles make 100 plus 150 for the shrimp. So 250 calories, under 300 calories, and you basically would have a whole pan. So I'm going to mix all of this together. I did make a piece of garlic toast, so I'll have that with my portion of the noodles. And let me get to mixing. Alright. Okay, here's the finished product. As you can see, it's still a nice amount of pasta and shrimp and broccoli. And the pasta, well, the Shiritake noodles, shrimp and broccoli, there's still a good amount left in the pan. The whole pan would have been 250 calories. I say this is maybe 150 or so. It's not quite half, maybe a little bit more than half. And then the garlic bread, which is 150. So I say about 325 calories for this meal, which is not bad for dinner. Especially after the good workout I had today. But we're going to try it, see how it works out. Okay. Hey, it's me, Mocha. So, update. I had my dinner of the fettuccine alfredo made with the shiratake noodles, and it turned out pretty good. I went in with the expectation of it not tasting like pasta, because I figured that if I was thinking, oh, this is going to taste just like pasta, then I was setting myself up for failure, because it's not pasta. So I was not expecting it to taste just like pasta. What it ended up tasting like, it actually took on the flavor of the sauce pretty good in the seasoning. It was just kind of chewy, and not in a gross, because I have it bad with textures and stuff like that. So just thinking about it, it just grosses me out. But I have it bad with textures, so if it was like a really, really bad texture, then I wouldn't have been able to do it. It was just kind of chewy, like rubbery, like I need to chew this extra, 10, 15 times before I swallow, just to make sure, it don't choke. But I'm glad I didn't just take people's reviews of it like for face value, because a lot of people, were saying that some people were saying that was nasty. Some people were saying that it's awesome. Some people said it tastes just like pasta. Now, I don't know about the other versions of it, because they do have spaghetti, which I do have, and I'm going to try at some point. And they have an angel hair pasta as well, which I have not seen. But I say for the $$78.98 or whatever that I paid for the package, try it. Try it yourself. Before you make a judgment and decide that it's not for you, try it and see if you like it. I think that it is a good alternative for me. For pasta, especially seeing as how, like, what I had maybe 5 ounces, maybe 6 ounces of the mixture that I made. Like, the whole pan that I made was like 250 calories for the pasta, the broccoli, and the shrimp. And I had maybe 5 ounces of the pasta portion, which is about 30 calories or so. 35, 30. I don't know. It's 20 calories for every 4 ounces. So, about 25 calories worth of pasta. And then I had some broccoli, I had some shrimp. So I'll figure it out later how many calories I had. But with the garlic bread, I'm sure it wasn't that many. I know it was under 350 calories for the dinner, and I'm stuffed. But something on my lip. But final verdict, try it yourself. I think it's cool. I think it's a nice alternative. I will be having it again. I'll be trying the other versions, the spaghetti, probably later on this week, and I'll let you know how that turns out. My biggest thing was, I'm just glad it did not taste like the fish that it smelled like when you open the package. I will tell you that. It stinks. It smells like raw fish. Oh, it smells like fish. Like when you open the packet, of course you have to smell it, because you're like, oh my gosh, I want to see what it smells like. But don't smell it twice. Ugh, it's awful. But the smell washes off, and then you do the boil and that further. Make sure to get rid of it. So, try it. I think you'll like it. I do. I think it's cool. Yeah, I will be having it again. So, hope that helps somebody. Hope the review helps somebody decide to try it. And if not, then don't complain. About what? I don't know. Take 2. So, anyway, I hope that this helps you figure out, whether or not you want to try it. I think you should. Everybody should try it. Just as a low-carb option for pasta. I have the wheat noodles. So, I do wheat noodles, or the whole grain. But this is also an alternative that has basically almost no carbs in it.